What are the pros and cons of joining a team? We're going to discuss that. The second thing I want to talk to you about is what questions should you ask the team leader when you're interviewing them? And again, they're not interviewing you, you should be the one interviewing the team leader. And then number three, what should the team leader provide you with? What should the team provide you with? And we're going to talk about all that stuff. I'll list it down for you so it's very clear. All right, so let's go over the list of pros. There are two groups of people I'm recommending to join a team. If you don't fall into these two categories, you really don't want to consider joining a team. It's better for you to just join a brokerage and then follow my other videos on how to build your own brand and how to do it by yourself on high levels. A team leader is normally going to be the listing agent. You're joining a team to work buyers' leads, meaning you're going to become a buyer's agent. Okay, the next pro is you don't need to generate your own leads. So you don't need to advertise. The leads will be given to you by the team, and therefore you don't need to be the one lead generating. If you don't like to do what it takes to get your own leads, obviously joining a team is a pro. Next on the list is the team will provide you with leads. The next one is the team will provide you with business cards, marketing tools, systems that the team already has in place. So you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You're just joining a team that already has all of that to offer you to simplify the work that needs to be done in a transaction. Another thing is coaching. You're going to sit down with a team leader, hopefully, who should be at least a top producer. Don't join a team if the team leader is a beginner, because that means that the team leader is not really ready to really own and have a team and obviously provide you with what you need when you join a team. So make sure that when you do join a team, you join a team of someone who does at least 50 plus transactions a year. Another pro is a team culture. You're going to have team meetings. You're going to have other people working together with you in a team environment, which is fun, which has a lot of energy. And that's what you want to seek for. You want to seek a team that is fun to work with, people you really like working with. Otherwise, there's no real reason to be working with that team. Okay, let's look at the cons, the things that are not so attractive for someone to join a team. And we're talking about number one, you're going to get a much lower commission split. I've seen a lot of team leaders paying agents as low as 25% of the total deal, which makes no sense because the buyer agent is going to do all the work to get the deal done, and then they only take 25% of the deal, which makes no sense. So you're going to have a much lower commission split comparing to what you can get out there as a single agent by yourself. That's obvious. But you want to make sure that if you're getting a low commission split, it shouldn't be lower than 50-50 split unless it's the beginning stage and you need mentoring, meaning someone has to show you every step of the way. Say for the first 3 to 5 deals, you could have a lower commission split like 30%, 40%, and then you want to go to 50%. In most cases, when you join a team, you're joining as a buyer agent, and in that case, you cannot get your own listings. So if someone calls you, if a buyer tells you, hey, we want to buy this property, but we also want to sell our home. If that happens, you will not be able to get that listing. You will need to give that listing to your team leader. He or she will be the one getting that listing, and you will get the buyer as a buyer lead. Another negative of working in a team, obviously, is the fact that you're working on the team leads. These are not your leads. These are the team leader's leads. So when you leave the team, you can't take with you all those customers you've been working with. Okay, the next negative on my list is it's actually like having a job without a salary, with no benefits. So you're going to be getting paid commissions only for work that you do. You're going to take a buyer out. If you close deals, you get paid. If you don't close deals, you're not getting paid. Another negative is that you're not going to learn how to build your own brand, which is really what you want to do eventually. You want to build your own brand to be able to be an independent in the business and build your own brand, meaning building your own business and being able to get much higher commission splits, in addition to building a database of all the customers you're working with and all the clients that you're working with. Doing a deal with a buyer takes much longer than getting a listing and getting it sold. And then obviously after you do all the work, you will get a small portion of the commission, which is 30 to 50% of the commission coming in to the team that's going to go to you. Okay, now let's go over the questions that you need to really ask the team leader when you're interviewing the team leader. Now, remember, you're an independent contractor. You can leave whenever you want, okay? They cannot hold you in a contract. Don't sign any contract with anyone that's going to hold you from leaving the team and doing business in the area. I've seen that a few times in my career where a team leader or a broker owner is trying to hold an agent hostage. Don't allow that to happen. All right, here are the questions you want to ask when you're interviewing the team leader. The first question I put on my list is, will you be giving me leads? You want to make sure, okay, you want to clarify that you're getting leads from the team, that you don't need to generate your own leads, okay? That's the first question. Will you be giving me leads? Second question, are the leads qualified or do I need to walk them through the pre-qualifying process? Some team leaders have systems in place where the leads that are coming in are being pre-qualified already by someone else. So someone else is doing all the pre-qualifying work and then handing you the lead with a qualified customer to go out and start showing them properties. That's what you want to shoot for. That is the ideal situation. Okay, question number 3. What is the commission split? Now, obviously, I already mentioned earlier that you can earn anywhere from 25 to 50. Sometimes when you do very well, the team leader might pay you more than 50%, and that's obviously negotiable. So you want to ask, what's my commission split? And then you want to ask another question to follow that, which is there a cap on the commissions? So for example, they can say to you, well, if you do more than 3 deals a month, you will go from 50% split to 60 or 70, okay? But you want to find out if there is a cap, like let's say, hey, if you do 3 deals a month, that's great for us. If you do a 4th deal that month, you get 100% commission split on the 4th deal. So you want to find out if there is any cap in the team structure, which will obviously help you make a decision if you want to stay in the team or you want to leave. Next question, question number 5, are there any bonuses? So bonuses can be, for example, what I just explained. If you're doing more than 3 deals a month, if I'm closing my 4th deal, I want to know that if I close more than X amount of deal every month, I can go to a higher commission split. Question number 6, will you pay for my MLS fees? Will you pay for my board dues? Will you pay for my license fees? If you're joining a team, the team leader should be the one paying these fees, not you. So you want to make sure that that's clear. Okay, question number 7, what happens if I find my own leads? That's a very important question. Say your aunt just called you and she says, hey, Johnny, I'm looking to buy a property. And then you take that obviously into contract all the way to closing. Will you be getting paid more for bringing in your own lead? Okay, number 1. Number 2, when you leave the team structure to be your own agent, you want to make sure that the clients that you brought to the team are your clients and not the team's clients. Make sure that's not negotiable. Has to be done that way. And then obviously if you bring in your own leads, will you be getting paid a higher commission split? So if your aunt is calling you and you're taking her out and she's purchasing a property, you should be getting paid more than on the lead that the team is giving you. The lead came to you from the team, therefore you're getting a lower commission split. So just want to make sure, you want to make sure that you're getting paid extra for bringing in your own leads. Next question, which is number 8 on the list, can I get my own listings? If you go in as a buyer agent on a team, the team leader doesn't want other agents in his team going out there looking for listings, because the team leader's job is to bring in listings, and that's what a team is all about. Now, if you want to get your own listings, you should probably not join a team and go on your own and learn how to do that, because that's where the majority of money is. So if you feel that you want to go after listings, if you feel that you want to be free, if you feel that you don't want those limitations put on your business, then maybe joining a team is not for you. Can I get my own listings? Next question on the list, will you train me? And then what's the training going to be like? What's included in the training? And most importantly, do I need to pay for the training? So it could be that when you join a team, they're going to give you a mentor, and the mentor will earn some money from your deals, from your first 3 deals, from your first 5 deals, whichever it is. That's what we call a mentoring fee. Just clear things out before you decide to join the team. It's always best to know ahead of time what's happening than being surprised later on when you close the deal and suddenly you see that a big chunk of the commission is missing because you had no clue they're paying a mentor. Question number 10, what kind of tools and systems will you provide me with? You want to know that they have paperless technology. You want to know that they have e-signature. You want to know that they are giving you tools to be used to simplify the process of closing deals. You also want to find out if they have a transaction coordinator, which is the next question at number 11. Do you provide me with a transaction coordinator? And you definitely want to hear yes to that question, because the majority of your work as a buyer agent will be to follow up on the contract, making sure that it goes from an offer all the way to closing. This process takes a lot of work. You want to make sure that there's someone else in the office, which should be a transaction coordinator in the team, that's offering that help, which is super helpful and is probably going to save you at least half of the time that it takes for anyone to close a deal. So it's important. Number 11, extremely important, because you'll be able to do a lot more deals. For example, if you're going to work by yourself in a team without the transaction coordinator, you're probably going to close, say, 2 deals a month. With a TC, you should be able to close double or 3 times more deals, because the TC is going to be the one bringing it from contract all the way to closing, or helping you to do that. The next question is, what happens when I want to leave the team? Okay? Will I get the same split on my existing contracts? So say that you had a fight with the team leader, an argument with the team leader, and now you don't want to work under the team anymore, you want to go by yourself. What happens to all the contracts you put together? So say that you have like 3 deals pending. These are buyers that you actually worked with, found a house, went under contract, and now there was a big fight with the team leader. You want to leave the team. What happens to your commission? Will you be paid for these 3 deals? How much will you be paid for these 3 deals? And you want to make sure that the team leader agrees right from the get-go that if you decide to leave the team, you're not going to be held hostage, and you can earn the same amount of money that you always earn under the team structure. And that the team leader allows you to leave whenever you feel that the team structure is not beneficial for you anymore. I put a star here on something very important, which I want to mention. You got to bear in mind that the contract with the team is negotiable. You are an independent contractor. You can leave whenever you want. Nobody can really legally hold you hostage. So with the brokerage and with the team, when you feel like it's not the right environment for you, you can just pick up your stuff, tell the team leader or the brokerage that you're leaving, and you're done. And when that happens, they have to release you. So make sure that you're not just going to sign any contract that the team leader is giving you without reading it and making sure that all of those points are included. So you also want to negotiate that contract. Don't just accept everything given to you. You could negotiate, and any contract is negotiable. Make sure that you know that, and make sure that you're using that. Also, before you join a team, have a meeting with a broker of record. The team can be, say, in XYZ company. XYZ company has a broker of record, which is not the team leader. So you want to make sure that you're talking also with the broker of record to make sure of all rules and regulations and all that stuff in that company, and see if there is any additional fees you need to pay, which comes on top of what the team is going to charge you with. You also want to ask the broker if the broker is okay with the contract that you've been given by the team leader. So take the contract the team leader gave you, share that contract with the broker of record, and make sure that there's no conflicts on that contract. All right, let's summarize the video with what should a team provide you with. Just go over this list that I made here real quickly so you guys have everything you need when you're interviewing with the team leader, making a decision to join or not a team. All right, so the team should provide you with, number 1, qualified leads. Number 2, they should provide you with administrative support to include a transaction coordinator. Number 3, tools and systems to help you work on the go. We're talking about e-signature. We're talking about the transaction software. Number 4 on this list, training and mentoring, which has to be provided by the team leader, and you want to make sure that the person who is actually providing you with training and mentoring is someone who knows how to make money working the lead source that you're going to be working with. So if we're talking about being a buyer agent, you want someone who knows what he's doing with buyers, who can show you the ropes and show you through the entire process A to Z, what the team is doing in order to get deals done with buyers. Okay, next one on the list, we're talking about number 5, an opportunity to increase your commission split when you close more than X deals. For example, when you talk to a team leader, you want to say, hey, what if I close, say, more than 3 buyer transactions a month, will you then pay me higher commission? So if you're putting me on a 50-50, what if I close more than 3 deals? Say in the month of November, I'm closing 7 deals. Will you pay me on the other 4 transactions a higher commission split? Which obviously should be offered, because if the team leader wants you to do more deals, they need to give you incentives to do so. The next thing on my list is accountability. You want to have some sort of accountability, because with accountability, you can do a lot more than you will be doing by yourself. So you should be welcoming accountability and ask what kind of accountability. Maybe there's a coaching involved where the team leader is coaching you through the process of becoming a better agent. Next thing is team environment. You want to know what's the environment. Is there a office space? Do you guys meet once a week? Do you meet online? Are there any Zoom sessions? Do you interact with the other team members? What's up with that? The last thing that I want to mention on this list is important, because if you're going to work on a low commission split, you want to make sure that the team is paying for basic fees that you'll be charged. For example, you want to make sure that they get you your business cards. You should not pay for your own cards when you're under a team. They should pay your realtor boards fees on your behalf. They should pick up also MLS fees, and they should pay for your license renewals. Now, not all teams are going to offer you that. Some teams will offer you, okay, we'll take care of your board fees and business cards and stuff like that, but we're not paying your license fees, because if you're going to leave us, then you have your license. So you will pay for your own license, but we'll pick up MLS fees and board. Remember, everything is negotiable. So when you're talking to a team leader and they're offering you what they're offering you, you can always say, hey, let me think about that. And it's probably the best thing for you to do. Think about it first. Don't just jump right into it. Don't rush a decision. You want to ask enough questions, and you want to figure out if team environment is what you're looking for. Now, for those of you that don't feel that you really need to be provided with leads, if you feel that you can generate your own leads, if you want to generate your own leads, if you want to be free as a real estate agent, be an independent contractor who builds their own brand, if you're interested in building your brand instead of someone else's, if you're interested in listing properties and go after listings, if you're interested in a higher commission split, you shouldn't be looking for a team environment to work for. If you hate lead generation, if you're not planning on generating your own leads, if you hate calling people, if you don't like sales, if you don't want to build your skills, if you're not interested in building your own brand, and you're okay working under someone else's brand, just them providing you leads, then a team environment is definitely something you should be considering. If you have any questions about this video, please feel free to make some comments below. You can also feel free to reach out to me on my website at ranbiderman.com. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you'll be notified with the next video. And you might want to check on the channel right now. We posted a lot of different videos that talk about similar topics. So feel free to scroll down, take a look at all these different videos, and I will see you in the next video.